You didn't want to smell like a snack? That's the first time. Hi besties, I'm Jen.
And I'm Shannon. Welcome back to the Calm and Chaotic Connection.
We're best friends. We are totally opposites. I want to go on a cruise. Shannon is going, but doesn't want to. She's going.
I don't want to. I want to go on vacation. I want to go somewhere warm and tropical.
Yeah,
I don't want to be stuck on a boat with a million people. We're not unboxing something today. We're showing you the things we've used.
This is our Empties video. The last time we did one of these, it was an hour long.
We did 6 months worth of Empties.
Yeah, we're trying to do
so we figured
3
we'd do
or
it
4.
Quarterly.
Yeah, it was just too much for everyone.
So these are the things that we have used from January of 2025 to now, and we're in late March.
Yeah.
And some of these items aren't necessarily empty, but there are probably items that it's going to take a while to get empty that we're loving and we want to let you know about. So
or
empties.
It's an item that's not empty because it's problematic. Alicia Keys.
We're looking at you.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about that, or they didn't work. They just didn't work. Dove. Speaking of, that's our first item. This is the Dove Crumble deodorant crossover. We both hated this.
I got lemon. What is it?
Glaze.
I got lemon glaze.
And I got confetti cake.
Let me tell you how.
First of all, it says it's a 72-hour deodorant.
Lies.com. Dove needs to take this back to the lab and reevaluate that entire statement. When I wore this, I gave this a good try. Okay, I did not want to give up on it. This was like $6.
Yeah,
that's a pretty normal price.
3 to 4 hours into my day, I felt gross. I felt sticky. I felt sweaty. And I did not smell nice.
I was asking Kaylee and Michelle to sniff my armpits to see if they could smell me, because I could smell me.
If I can smell me, someone else can smell me, and I'm not down with that. So this was a no-go for both of us.
This was bad.
And we agreed the first day that we were going to give it a week to see if maybe we had to adjust to it, maybe no.
I didn't know if maybe our crevices were extra skunky. I wasn't sure, but this was bad. It did not feel good, and it was oily.
Yeah,
the texture.
It was almost made, when I felt a little sweaty, I almost felt slimy from the oil.
And this was so bad that I had a hard time opening this. So, moving into this, I freaking loved this.
This was good. So the only problem I had with this was that I could smell blueberry pie all day long. And we're trying not to eat the blueberry pie these days.
You didn't want to smell like a snack? That's the first time.
I didn't want to smell like a snack that I wanted to eat.
Understood.
Because all day long I'm smelling blueberry pie. So what do I want? I want a fruity, sugary, terrible for me snack.
Perfect.
But I did not feel sweaty and slimy and greasy like I did with the Dove.
My head hair is like caught in. Okay, so this is not a fragrance that we had at the time of our video.
I went and bought another one.
I went and bought another one because the kids all wanted one. And then I was like, okay, so I was hesitant because I hated this so much. But Shannon's like, you need to try the Native. Don't even think about this one ever again, but please try the Native. And I did. I loved it. I love the smell of this one.
So this one is Boston cream. So she'd be smelling like a donut.
It was so good. I felt like there was an antiperspirant or a deodorant. I felt like there was a deodorant and antiperspirant in it, but it's not.
It's not. It's just a deodorant. But something they put in there makes it feel more like an antiperspirant.
Yeah, it's not oily. It's not slippery. It's very deodorant-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is $13. Would you repurchase this?
Probably not.
I would. I liked it that much. I would repurchase this.
Just because of the price.
Mm-hmm.
I would go back and get my degree that I know, the coconut scent, the one I know that I like, and it's half the price.
Yeah.
If we didn't have the one I wanted and this were an option, I would absolutely pick it.
And if you don't have, the need to have a paraben-free, aluminum-free,
right,
then yeah.
I also don't want to smell like a blueberry pie all day. So this is not the scent that I would repurchase.
I had no problem smelling like somebody's chocolatey, creamy snack all day long. My husband, who gets cysty things in his armpits, loved this deodorant. This did not bother him. This was a really good, he will probably start using this deodorant. It's not necessary that I do, but I'm glad that we found something he can use.
Works. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was a great thing.
Dove is a no.
No.
Native is a yes.
Yes. I don't even want to accidentally take that home.
Yeah. Straight to the trash.
All right.
Okay. What do you want to do next?
So, I'm just going to get this guy out of the way. Alicia Key. First of all, let me say this was in our last video. Shannon decluttered this. She was sick of its shit. And I was like, it can't be that bad because it's Alicia Keys. It's Alicia Keys. Mm-hmm. I brought it home because, she literally maybe used it. Was it a week maybe?
It was probably a couple weeks, but the jar was probably a third of the way empty.
Not even. It wasn't even that empty. So I was like, it can't be that bad. This is Alicia Keys' Soul Train skincare. So I took it home and almost immediately Shannon's like, I know, I'm breaking out. I see that. And it did. I realized what it is. Okay? I gave this way, as you can see, if you can...
It's fully half empty at this point.
Yeah. I gave this way more of a chance than it deserved. Mm-hmm. I realized if you don't rinse this off completely...
I was using it in the shower. So there's no way I wasn't rinsing it off.
I feel like if it was... I did better with this when I... No,
it's bad. It's bad.
And I still have breakout situations going on.
And you still have situations going on, and you used it 2 months ago. You took it home in January.
I had a hard time. I pulled it out as often as I possibly could, and Alicia Keys, you need to
do better.
You need to reformulate. Mm-hmm. You need to get in the lab and try something different. This was not good. Disappointed, very disappointed.
Let's stay with not good, shall we? This is the Charlotte's Magic Hydrator Mist Radiant Skin Rescue Essence. We've talked about this product before. It's been sitting on my bathroom counter. It's not empty, by the way. It has a nice mister. It smells like perfume.
It smells like body spray.
This is a CK1 from the 90s that was the hot thing to do because it was in every magazine with the little fold out dryer thing. And if you had a bottle, you just took a shower in it.
Yep, I remember.
I cannot spray that on my face. And this sat on my bathroom counter for probably a year. Finally, it was like, forget that garbage. It's going in the empties bin, and I'm never looking at it again. I'm sure it works fine. I'm sure it's got hyaluronic acid. It's got niacinamide. Japanese kombu. It's supposed to give you radiance and revitalizing hydrations. No.
And what's most disturbing about that to me is the fact that you're not sensitive to smell.
No.
At all.
I don't love perfume in my skincare just because I don't think it needs to be there. But I can use it.
But if it... Yeah.
I like putting something perfumed on my skin doesn't make me shudder in horror.
Speaking of perfume, I'm just going to get this guy out of the way too. This is a Scent Box little spray dabbler. Was this?
This was February.
February, okay. This is the 212 perfume.
Mm-hmm.
I think who was this? Carolina Herrera, maybe?
Maybe.
Can't remember. Perfume's called 212. You guys know I don't like fragrance. You guys know I don't like smells. I have a very specific perfume lineup, and I don't tend to dabble away from this, but this stuff smells so good. I have another part-time job, and when I go, and it's an office setting, a professional office setting. When I wear this, the people that come into the office were like, "What are you wearing? That smells great. You smell good." Really? Like, I've never gotten that before because I don't wear perfumes. And I loved this.
Good.
I might actually buy this because I like it.
Her words to me about it was, "This might be my signature."
Give her a whiff.
It's fine.
It's delicious. It smells floral.
It's not my flavor.
Sweet.
But it does smell nice.
It smells
it's
delicious.
Definitely a Jen scent, and I understand why she loves it.
Yeah.
All right, where do I go next? We'll talk about this. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. And this is empty. This is...
Did we get that in Trend Mood?
Yes.
Okay.
This mask was fine. There was nothing about this mask that made me not like it. But I didn't feel like it was anything amazing, spectacular. I probably wouldn't go out and purchase it because I know there are hair masks that I like better. But if it were in a box, I would be happy to get it. And I would gladly use it. The only thing I wish were different about it is the formula is kind of thin. And to get it out of the tub is kind of goopy. So I kind of wish this were in a squeezer tube.
Sure. A squeezer or a pump?
Yep. But it was fine. It was nice. My hair responded to it well. It didn't make my hair crusty. It didn't make my scalp dry out. It didn't make my hair fall out, which is an issue for me at times. So I would say this was good.
Okay. So I have the...
Oh gosh.
Yeah, the Grown Alchemist Polishing Facial Exfoliash. I chose this in one of our mystery boxes because I did not have an exfoliash at the time.
You must have loved this.
Let me explain.
Okay.
So, I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I liked I like a physical exfoliation more than a chemical because you know me, I'm not a patient person and I need instant gratification. Mm-hmm. I need to rub all the skank off my face and be done with it. If it wasn't for the smell, this would be a winner. And it's not a bad smell, but it is a smell that I have low tolerance for. The good thing about it is
it smells like green.
Does the color green have a smell?
Yeah. It's not like mossy.
Like the weed green?
No. Like the witch doctor made you a green thing to drink. Like,
I'm not
it's very
drinking
herbal,
that.
very medicinal.
Yeah, medicinal. That's a good word for it. So
It's not a bad smell, but it's not something I want to rub all over my face.
the good thing about it is that it goes away quickly.
Okay.
As soon as you're like done with it stinking, it's gone.
That's why you were able to do that.
That's why I was able to finish it. So if I had an extra, I don't know, Grown Alchemist, extra $60 to spend on an exfoliation, I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I would not be mad if they picked it for me and sent it
If it
to
was
me.
in your Ipsy Charm Power Picks this month.
I would be fine with it.
Okay. This is Amica Soul Food Nourishing Mask. This was terrible. This is the second item in the last year that I've gotten from them that I have disliked. So I think I just don't like this brand. The last time I talked about not liking this brand, they said give it another try. There's other things you'll probably like. This made my hair unruly. Like, I didn't want to brush my hair when I used it. My hair was tangly, which is the exact opposite of what a nourishing mask should do. A nourishing mask should make your hair soft and luxurious and manageable, and it was none of those things. And
I'm fully shocked.
it doesn't even smell nice. It smells like Pine Sol. Like, it's not piney, but it smells like some kind of cleanser.
It does smell like a household cleanser.
You're gonna clean your house with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to put that on my head.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going forward. Amica's just not a brand that I am going to choose items from.
Okay. So I'll get these two out of the way. You see these every month. This is the Stay You Slay that you slay, setting spray, slay, from Gerard Cosmetics. I think this one was mango.
Not lavender.
It's not ever going to be lavender. I love it. I'm always going to have one in my empties. This is my Tony Moly Plumpkin Retinol Eye Patches. Always going to have one of these in my empties.
It might not always be the pumpkin, but
might not always be the pumpkin. There's 3 of them that I rotate in.
Loves those
I
Tony Moly
love
eye patches.
these. So, no surprise here.
I have a third hair mask.
You've been doing hair things.
I have been doing hair things. This is from Saints and Sinners. This is their Velvet Divine hair mask. I got this from Beauty Passes Free Gift Friday. So the product was free. I paid $12.95 shipping for it. I couldn't begin to tell you how much this retails for, but it's probably too much. But it smells nice. It's got like a soft kind of lemon balmy.
Yeah, I was going to say it smells like a
it.
pretty lemon spray.
The product itself is thick and luxurious and feels very hydrating. Of the 3 hair masks that I brought here today, this is the one. I wish I knew how much this retailed for, and I probably, when I get to a point where I need to buy a hair mask, I'm going to go looking because I liked this that much. I'm either going to look for this or that R&Co banana one. I hope it's not $100. Because your girl can't pay $100 for a hair mask. But if you get the opportunity, absolutely, and you love a hair mask, absolutely try this one.
Good information.
Oh.
This right here snuck up on me and I did not see you coming. This is a First Aid Beauty Hydrating Toner with squalene and oats. Safe for sensitive skin. Lotion, tonic, blah, 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 blah. This is not my favorite brand. If I see this brand, I almost never choose it.
Talked about this brand quite a bit.
I almost never choose this brand. If I have it, it's because it was forced upon me. This was a really good toner.
Oh.
This was a really good toner. It was extremely hydrating. It sat really well under my makeup and with the moisturizer I was using at the time. I don't know where, I must didn't bring it. This was really good. I was stunned. I didn't, I do not expect to like you. Ever. I loved you. This, I would actually repurchase this, but this is the only thing from First Aid Beauty that I have ever loved this much.
Wow.
Other than the KP treatment that I would ever repurchase.
Well,
good item.
Well, we're talking about toners. This is the Biro Bitter Green Essence Toner.
I liked that. I
loved this. It smells nice. It's a little bit herbal and medicinal, but it's not strong like that Grown-Alchemist one.
Yeah.
I love a toner that I feel is actually doing something.
Same.
And when you put this toner on your face, I get red. You got red.
Yeah.
And the redness dissipates, so it's not like really irritating your skin, but it really feels like it's doing something to cleanse and soak in and hydrate. And I was really happy with the way my skin looked.
I loved that cleanser. I had we did a face situation here. I had to use her skincare regimen, and I loved this toner. And I was like, what is that? It's Biro. Like, she's so fancy when it comes to her Biro stuff.
Yeah. Would I purchase it again? No. I can't, this girl can't afford to purchase it. Would I choose it in a box? Abso-freaking-lutely every time. Not just because it's Biro, but because I actually really liked it.
Yeah. It is a good one. All right. Another toner. Koa Life. Koa Life. Copper Peptide Toner. This was fine. It did what it said it was going to do. Ultra hydrate, reduce the appearance of hyperpigmentation. It did do good with blemish control, clear complexion. It was kind of like an acne geared cleanser. It was not very big.
So this might be good for women at our point of life that are having some problem with acne, or for taking care of things after dealing with something that causes acne.
Yes. So I used this quite a bit when I was using this, and it did actually help the situation. I love the spray. I always love a spray toner. I prefer a spray toner. It was nice. I liked it, and I would definitely get another one if I had the chance.
This is the Elemis Skin Buff Deep Cleansing Exfoliator. So I like a physical exfoliator. This is rough. And I usually like Elemis, but this exfoliator was really hard for me to get through.
Yeah, it's very gritty.
It's like when we were 14 years old and you got the apricot scrub.
Say eyes.
And you felt like you were scrubbing your skin off your face. That's what this felt like to me. I didn't love it, which makes me sad because I do like this brand. And I like a physical exfoliator, but it literally was like rubbing your face with sandpaper. So it was just a little too much.
A little too aggressive.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Oh.
My love and hate relationship. If there's a glow recipe item, I'm always going to choose it. If there's a glow recipe item that I choose, I'm rarely going to like it. This goes in that category.
She wants to love them all.
I want to love it so badly. This is the Guava Vitamin C Bright Eye, what's that word?
Gel cream.
I did not like anything about this.
Oh.
Nothing. I don't like that it's tinted. I can't even get anything out.
That's crusty.
I don't like that it's been sitting. It's tinted pink. I don't like that it's not eye creamish. It is Noxzema textured. You know how it's a cream, but it's a tough cream?
It's kind of a waxy cream.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's not something that it was not a part of my skincare that I enjoyed using. I couldn't wait to be done with it. I wanted to use it all because I wanted to say that I gave it everything I could. I did not like this. I would never recommend this.
I have glow recipe in here too. This is the pomegranate peptide firming serum. This was fine. I don't know that it did anything for me, but it didn't feel terrible putting it on. Like, did it firm things? I don't know. It smelled nice. The consistency of it was fine. I can't say anything bad about it, but I can't say anything amazing about it either. I probably wouldn't choose it again just because I would want to try something that maybe I did maybe love.
I hate Us with Glow recipe. Why is that?
Why do we keep choosing it?
Why do we keep doing this? So,
oh, that's an empty tuber too.
This is your Aceology Detoxifying Treatment Mask. This is a peel-off mask. And it's been a long time since I've had a peel-off mask. But these things sure are fun. It's black. So, it's fine. I don't have anything bad to say about it. It was super fun. I don't know if peel-off masks do anything for you other than pull at your face hairs, but it was a good time. I enjoyed it actually.
This is the Perricone MD Smoothing and Brightening Under Eye Cream. It is not empty. It's not because I didn't like it.
It was expensive.
This was quite expensive. It smells nice. So the drains in my house are slow. So there's one day I'm getting ready in the morning and I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm that person that leaves the water running when I brush my teeth. So my sink filled up and I spit in the sink. So the sink is full of my mouth goop, and I picked this pot up and I went to dab it on and I dropped the pot in the skanky sink water. So I contaminated my $125 pot of eye cream.
You're not okay, are you?
No. I liked it. It's thick. It was luxurious. I'm not even letting you put your finger in there to touch it because it was that's gross. I was fully sad that day. Because I would have emptied this pot easily. It's thick, it feels luxurious, it feels very moisturizing, and my under eye bags weren't dark and sad. I'm not going to repurchase it because $125 for an eye cream is
insane.
4 times what I want to pay. But it was good. It was good. Perricone MD Smoothing and Brightening Under Eye Cream.
I'm so sad for you.
That broke my heart that day. I dropped it, and as it was falling, I went, and there it was in the skanky toothpaste water. I've not been leaving the sink on when I brush my teeth now. Lesson learned.
Dang. Okay, so we switched this last year in our lucky bags. You took my lip, I took yours. This is the RMS Beauty Lip Lights.
I can't believe you still have the box.
I've
this
been
is
saving.
Who she is.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes, it got wet. And yes, it gets ugly when it does. I loved this stuff. This was so interesting. It was kind of like a lipstick, lip balm hybrid, kind of.
Okay.
It had the most beautiful pigment, and it was so incredibly comfortable, but it did not disappear on you. Okay. It wasn't like if you took a drink of a thing, it's gone. I loved this. I would absolutely repurchase this. I just don't know how to buy it. I've looked for it. I can get it on Macari or Poshmark.
Maybe they don't make it anymore. Bitches.
Do they stop? They do stop. Everybody stops making something that's really good. Mm-hmm. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. This is really good. I loved it. I don't love the component. Okay. I don't love that it's in
This tube.
The metal tube. I don't love that I have to the application I have to do with
a finger or a brush.
finger or a brush. But I understand why they put it in this, because it's.
But they could have put the dispenser tube like on a liquid balm squeezer.
Kind of, but it's easy to overdo it and waste the product. Okay. So if you squeeze too much, it just keeps coming.
There's no going back.
You don't stop it. This is really good.
I have the Dew of the Gods, the Theory Retinol Oat Milk Hyaluronic Cream Blend. The cream was fine. Let me tell you the problem I have with this. This component, so this is a face cream. This is a moisturizer. Look at how tiny the hole is on this. I had to pump this thing 10 times to get enough product to do my whole face. And it made me mad every time I used it. Like, I couldn't wait to be done with you, is what the attitude I had with it every day. Because I would just be like, and I used it all, like, there's nothing coming out of it. It just made me angry. Like, if you're going to give me a face cream, give me a fat enough pump that I'm only pumping 2, maybe 3 times.
So I know why we see this differently, because I loved this. This was in our last video. Mm-hmm. I used it more like a serum.
Oh, it literally says on it, it's an all-day moisturizer.
Maybe that's why my skin was looking really good those days. I put it on and then I put a moisturizer over it.
So you're double moisturizing. So this, to me, it says it's an all-day moisturizer. So I was using this as my moisturizer. I was getting so angry at it.
And I can understand that.
If you're going to make a moisturizer, give me a fat enough pump that I don't have to sit here and do push-ups all day.
That's so weird. I loved that.
The product was fine. I didn't, like, the cream was nice.
Yeah.
It felt nice on my skin, but I can't be getting mad at my moisturizer.
No, we're not fighting before work.
No.
So this is the It Cosmetics number 50 serum. Anti-aging collagen veil primer. So It Cosmetics is a brand that I typically love.
You do enjoy them.
And I feel myself pulling away from them more and more and more. And mostly because of the smell of the products.
Oh.
Just take a whiff.
It smells old.
It's not.
It smells like grandma's medicine cabinet. Like, it smells like when you're at your great grandmother's house and you're going to get some Tylenol and you open her medicine cabinet and there's Tylenol, there's aspirin from 1952, there's cough syrup with cocaine in it.
A Cody Airspun.
Yeah. Like a Cody Airspun original, not like that. It smells old. I do like this little litter.
Oh yeah, the lid's super cute. It's a nice primer. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it as a primer. I put my bronze drops in it. Yeah. Yes. And I mixed it with my primer because you had mentioned that you did a little do-jobby like that. Mm-hmm. Put it on my face and my face looks pretty and it's beautiful and all the things. But I just hate the smell of this. And a lot of it cosmetics just isn't it doesn't have to smell like this.
I have a product with that same fragrance and it's not in this today because it's not quite empty. It'll be in our next quarter empties though, because I have some feelings. But I have a problem with the product partly because of that same smell. Like, it smells like grandma's medicine cabinet, and that's not something you want to smell like.
No, because we have issues feeling aged as it is. I don't want to smell aged as well.
Like, you're storing at the same place as your Bengay and your denture
Your
Paladance.
Paladance. Yeah.
While we're on primers,
Let's
talk about this.
Yeah.
This is the Iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. We got this, it was the fall we did Iconic unboxing. I've used this in there. I realize it looks like there's some in the bottom of it, but that's the bottom of your pop bottle that's got your spit in it. Like, it's separated and there's no going back to it. I liked their old version of this. I loved this version. So it's very lightly tinted. I'll give you a little dabber.
Ooh.
It gives you just kind of this pearly glow. It is fragrance. It's a little bit perfumed, but it dissipates.
That is pretty.
I got compliments on my glow with this skin out in the world. Not to somebody that knows I'm doing makeup things on YouTube. Not from Jen, who's sitting next to me going, what mascara did you use today? I got compliments on how glowy my skin looked from random people at work. It's so pretty. And I will use this on my face without putting makeup over it even. I'm just going to put this blurring primer on that gives me this beautiful glow. I've got a couple other products that are similar to this that I have lined up. This is absolutely a product I would purchase again.
Yeah.
Regardless of price.
Wow.
And I know it's not super cheap. I want to say it's like $34.
Was it?
Yeah. But yeah, it's so pretty.
Wow. The things I'm learning today. So this is the Tarte Maracuja. What is that?
Juicy Lip. Juicy Lip.
Juicy Lip.
And you got the color Honeysuckle. We got this in your Tarte box last time.
Yes.
You can see it's a airless pump. It's fully empty. Oh, it smells nice.
I am obsessed with this product. I love this so much. My lips were so juicy.
Well, it's called Juicy Lips.
I know, but like big, full, plump, wrinkleless, gorgeous, beautiful lips.
Without being a lip plumper.
Without being a lip plumper. It was just so incredibly hydrated that it plumped them and they were so beautiful. The only thing I don't like about this is the component.
Yeah.
I do not like that I can see how much is left in there and that I can't get to it unless I use a Q-tip or a brush or a situation.
You don't want to have to do that.
I don't want to have to do that. You can pump until
You've got 30 other products you can use.
And so the last little bit that's in here pisses me off that it's getting tossed because I love this so much, but I'm not going to spend the time to dig her out.
No. So my next product is the Dragon's Blood Sculpting Gel from Rodial. If you watch our channel, you know this is a brand that I enjoy. It's empty. If you want to take some.
Oh, I've used this in your bathroom.
Yeah. This is a very light gel moisturizer, which usually my skin does not love a gel moisturizer. They tend to leave me sticky. This one did not.
I love the smell of this.
Dragon Blood's line smells so good. It's kind of a light floral fruity scent, which is why Jen loves it. But it dissipates. The scent doesn't stick around. I love a pump like this for moisturizer because I'm not dipping my fingers in it. I don't feel like I'm contaminating it. This was good. And I have like the whole lineup of this Dragon's Blood, and I really enjoy every one of the products.
Good to know. And they've been showing up at Walmart a little bit.
Yeah, we got the one at Walmart.
Okay. So I'm going to go into mascaras.
Okay.
What is your thought first of all?
This is Ofra, your best lashes yet. This was beautiful. However, it dried out really quickly for me, but I have 2 tubes and one had been in my drawer for a year, so this might be the old one. I can't say that it's not. But look at how goopy it got on the outside. The mascara itself is beautiful. It's got a nice skinny silicone wand. The wand is not too flexible for me, which does happen, but I just felt like the product dried out really fast. Like, you can see it on, I don't know if you can see it, but on the wand, it's just big and clumpy, and I was really disappointed that this didn't last me longer. Because it's beautiful.
I love this.
So this might just be an old one.
I think if I was feeling bougie, this is the one I would splurge on instead of the It Cosmetics. Yeah, you've been replaced. I'm so sorry, superhero.
Carrie, you've heard it.
Carrie. If I'm gonna run to the store, the drugstore, I'm still gonna grab an Essence. Sorry, Carrie. Our friend Carrie from Crafters Logs has an eye situation from the Essence.
Essence mascara is giving her styes.
She's still trying to figure that whole thing out. But I am obsessed with this Ofra.
It's beautiful. Like, if this hadn't dried out so fast, I would have used it until I couldn't any longer.
So, elongated lashes, dark, dramatic, full, fluffy eyelashes. That's what this did to me, and it was so beautiful. This is probably my ride or die. Yes, this is my ride or die. It's over.
I get it. And I'll probably use the next tube of it next. It's in my drawer, just to, so that I know that this is, I'm sure this is probably the old one, and that's why it did that to me. But
you've heard it here. We never agree on a mascara.
Yeah.
This is like a situation. Memorable.
What else you got in there, buddy? So the next ones aren't fully empty, but this is the CoverGirl Clean pressed powder foundation. I used the color medium light. You're gonna say it's too dark for me. It's my summer color. But as you can see, it's as panned as you can get, just about. It is a little, it's not too dark for me. It is, I don't love a powder foundation. On me, a powder foundation tends to settle into places I don't want it to settle. This one does not do that to me. And it's CoverGirl. CoverGirl. I'm not even going to tell you how old this is either. This probably could have made it into our goodbyes video, but it did not. I've had this pan for a very long time, so I'm hoping that the color has not changed so much over time that when I buy the same color, it's gonna not match me so well. But it's definitely a repurchase for me. I don't love a powder foundation, but for this, it's a quick, easy, use a foundation brush and slap it on and out the door.
It's easy.
It's easy.
It is.
It's easy breezy, beautiful.
CoverGirl. Call us.
Yeah.
So I'll go with this one. This is my Kat Von D. Yes, you heard it here. Kat Von D. I do not know where you came from. I do not know how old you are. Mascara.
Ma'am.
Go big or go home. I found this randomly laying in one of my many...
I can tell you where it came from.
Where did it come from?
It came from an Ipsy just before KVD was bought out and changed to KVD.
So this is old and could have given me a blindness.
Yeah. If it hadn't been open, I'm sure.
No, no, not at all. Go big or go home. Literally, it says cat. This is probably like
10 years old.
Perfect.
It's as old as my CoverGirl.
It's an antique. I liked this mascara. I love the brush. This is the type of brush that I use all the time. Big fluffy brush. Which makes sense now. Because when this was done, there was no question that it was done. There was no trying to shimmy in eye drops and trying to loosen her up. I think I got about 2 full months out of this before I was like, what are you doing? You can't behave. You're going in the corner.
So that has nothing to do with this age. That's how that mascara was.
Okay, because I remember you used to wear this,
Yeah.
and I can't remember for the life of me what you thought of this.
I used it, and I had a million little sample size tubes of it. I've used it since it transitioned to KVD. This formula, once it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah.
But it's a nice formula. It's a nice mascara.
It is. While it lasted, my eyelashes were long and fluffy and separated. The separation was very
Which
pretty.
you don't always get from a brush like that.
Correct. So, I mean, repurchasing is not even an option, but it was good while it lasted.
All right. So my next one, it's not empty either, but I'm having a proud mom moment. This is the Melt Powder Blush Light in Nevermore. You've heard me talk about this blush. This is my ride or die blush. I use it all of the time. And a sad thing happened. I hit pan. I have never in my entire life hit pan in a blush before, which tells you how much I love this blush. It is got a slight shimmer to it. It's the perfect kind of pinky for my skin tone. It's got a little bit of like a gold shift to it, so I don't feel like I have to put any kind of topper on it. I am wearing a highlight with it today, but it goes on super smooth. You don't need, it's pigmented. You don't need to build it a super lot. You can. I prefer a little bit of a tamer blush. So Jen would probably go in again. It's just my favorite blush formula, and the fact that I actually hit pan in a blush was astounding to me. And you can tell I use it because the pan's dirty.
Yay!
Yeah. I don't know why I'm proud that I panned a blush, but
her favorite blush.
my favorite blush.
Okay, so for my grand finale, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Crystal Dimension Eyeliner. First of all, I don't like the applicator. I prefer a pen, a marker, not a brush.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fully done. It's chunky. It's doing things. This was a really interesting, it's duochrome. It's hard.
You used this quite a fair bit too.
I did. And I had such an interesting relationship with this because I didn't feel comfortable when I wore this, but I got compliments and people noticed it. But while I was wearing it, I felt like people were staring at me, trying to figure out what was going on with my eyes because it was so strange looking.
So it's not like a normal eyeliner for somebody to wear. Most people don't wear pink gold shifted eyeliner.
Pink, gold, green. Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
It was just strange on the eyes. I don't know if I liked it or not. Like, I'd get compliments on it, but I didn't feel good in it. And I can't...
Who wants a product that you don't feel good in? Let's be real.
Yeah. It was a very strange situation, and I had just this relationship with this eyeliner that I felt like it gaslit me. Like, do we love each other or not? Like, where do we stand? I wasn't sure. I will not be repurchasing this.
Well, it's probably $7,500.
Yeah.
Charlotte Tilbury. But it was beautiful, and I don't know that I complimented you much when you wore it, but you can't help but stare at that because it's such a strong shift, and it's beautiful colors, but it is kind of a weird eyeliner. Like, when you think of eyeliner, you're thinking black or blue or brown or...
Yeah.
Not this pink gold shifting moment. So, yeah. Those are the things we emptied the last few months. Did you use any of these items that we absolutely loved or hated and feel very differently about them?
What have you been using the last couple months that you love, that you hate?
Yeah. Let us know what we should try or what we should avoid.
Let us know if you've ever used this and you have issues. Alicia Keys Soul Care Golden Cleanser. Do you guys have issues with this? Is it just us? Like, what's wrong here?
It's bad. It's bad. Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe and ring that ding-a-ling.
Ding the ring-ling.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.